Gang. Uh, I ran across this song a while ago, and it's got some meaning to it for me too. Uh, it's Upchurch, my neck of the woods, and the song it it's so much like where I live and the way I grew up too. So I have to react to it, and I hope y'all like the song too. If you don't like the song, well, you're gonna listen to it anyway with me. All right, y'all, let's do this. But we got to do justice with this reaction because I'm a Tennessee boy too. We cow country at heart here in Tennessee, and we try to be good people as long as people leave us alone. RC and a moon pie, brother.
City and raised in a country song. I didn't know I lived in a country song until I found my love for music. When I started writing songs, I realized that my childhood memories transitioned into fully painted pictures of the country through the art of sound. I come from a place where marijuana leaves and American flags are spray painted on damn near every underpass, where the longest straightaway in town is the midnight drag strip, and where the cornfields still harvest the lust of two young guns in a truck bed listening to the local radio station. These songs aren't for everybody. They ain't gotta be for anybody, really, but they're for the country, to pay homage for a Southern all-American upbringing that will hopefully live on forever. So long live the South, and long live your neck of the woods, too. Church.
That gas pump right there, when I was a kid, I remember the city I live in is maybe a mile and a half long, straight through. City limit to city limit. 2 red lights, 2 gas stations, a dollar store, Family Dollar, a Subway, and a couple of little rinky-dink things. I mean, we got nothing. School. And I think 11 churches within city limits, you know. It's just a very small town where everybody knows everybody, and I love it. I don't want to live anywhere else. And I think that's why this song hits me like it does, because that's my neck of the woods. That's where I grew up, and that's where I'm raising my kids today. And yeah, I think that's why I like it so much. It just reminds me of home. So, and I'll explain some more of that as the song excuse me, as the song goes on. But let's just try to do some justice to Ryan's song. Man, that's beautiful. Almost looks like telephone.
Kicking out dust on a one-lane road, Joe Diffie tunes humming at the radio. In the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of town. The water tower says the same thing, John Deere green with the same names. A little faded but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods.
Like right in the middle of town where we live, there's a big water tower that says Inglewood real big on the side of it. And if you notice, my channel is Inglewood Outlaw, because that's my town. That's how I represent it. I put it in the name of my channel. And there used to be 2 of them, and they tore one down when I was a teenager. We used to have 2 water towers, one on each side of town. Now there's just one in the center of town. But anytime I've been away from town a long time, when I come back, I can see that water tower before I get to town, and I know, man, I'm home. I've made it back. And that always gives me a good feeling to know, I'm back home. And when I hear this song, I think about that sometimes, like, wow, somebody that's made it like he has, still humble and still knows and respects home, and still loves home. Could be anywhere in the world, but he's still here in Tennessee in Cheatham, where he's at, and I'm still here in Southeast Tennessee where I'm at, and I'll never leave. If I ever made, no matter if I become a millionaire, I'm never leaving. That's home to me, and that's where I'm always going to be. I said that already, but I really mean it.
My nigga, there's stop signs that I ran through like Mitchell Petty at Daytona. Black marks
Done
I
it.
slammed the brakes where that black top first had me on it. Doing 75
Yep.
in 35, like a spray feeling free off on the side. Jumping out to that cassette tape, yelling country boys, we can't survive. We all wanted to be Duke boys, looking for a Jeep with Daisy in it. Barefoot been since day one, plenty
Always
underpasses
wanted
with
to
a
be
past
Luke.
in it. Them rope swings ain't been used in 10 years, and that's no lie. But that swimming hole still look ice cold, and this place ain't aged a day in time. Duly kicking up dust on a one-lane road. Joe Diffie tunes on
the radio.
and the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of time. The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same names. A little faded, but it still looks good. In my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods. My nigga, if I die, you can see the artwork on my skin that tells the life I lived. See the marks I left through all these songs I wrote when I was a kid. And look back at the pictures of these sold out shows across the states. When I put these boots up, yeah, I've danced across a couple dusty states. And I look back at the town and play a record from like 30 back. Play Rolling Stone a couple times and still roll up a joint so fat. I'll be rocking and rolling in a rocking chair made of wood, looking at the water tower over the hill right by the sun. Newly kicking out dust on a one-lane road.
Man, it's just listen to this song. Just man, it really makes me think about home. I left once for about I don't know 6 months, and I couldn't think of nothing but home. And you know, everybody in the town I come from, I'm not gonna say everybody, but 90% of the people that you're gonna meet there are just down home country people. And when you listen to Ryan sing this song, you can just see and feel the meaning that this means something to him. This song really came from his heart, and that he meant what he was saying, every word about home. And he's just humble about it. He knows that he could go anywhere he wanted to go and do anything he wants to do, but his heart leads him home, and that's where he wants to be. And then, man, nobody should ever hold something like that against him. If people, there's haters out there say, oh, he just stays in his hometown because he's famous and people look up to him and kiss his ass and all that. No, he stays home because that's home. That is his home. That's where he wants to be. That's where his heart's led him to be. And I feel that.
Joe Diffie tunes humming out the radio. And the night so young as we are right now, sitting frozen in time on the edge of time. The water tower says the same thing. John Deere green with the same names. A little faded, but it still looks good. In
My neck of the woods, neck of the woods, my neck of the woods.
My neck of the woods, my neck of the woods, my end of the road. That football field that we practiced on. We had that parking lot hopping on a Friday night at Sonic till the neon lights were down and the field party started. In my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, in my neck of the woods, my neck of the woods.
Okay, Creek Squad, that was for y'all, and also for the Outlaw Gang. And if you get to see this reaction, brother, Skin, I hope I did it justice for you. But I also want to give you the message that this song really means a lot to me. I could tell it meant a lot to you. And yeah, it's probably my favorite song of yours. At least top five. I mean, you got a lot of good songs out there that I love. My first fell in love with your music with Rolling Stone, and then it just went from there. I just, I really got into it. My son turned me on to you, actually, and then I just really got into your music. So, nothing but love, brother. I'm glad that you did stay humbled, and I hope that I'm not wrong or putting words into your mouth when I say that I feel like, that your heart led you to stay where you're at and that that's home to you. I just, I feel that's why you may feel because that's how I am. That's how I feel about Inglewood. So until later, y'all. Peace.